Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls everywhere. My name is some kid on the internet, and today I am going to be sharing to you a story that happened to me in around freshman year. So let me set the scene. The year was 2016. Donald Trump had just been elected president to the detriment of America. And I was in freshman year just doing my own thing, hanging with the wrong crowd and just being a hormonal teenager as always. Puberty was in full swing, and I was having that hormonal rage that all teenage boys have at the time. And I didn't really understand social cues back in freshman year. I was a very awkward and just weird person to hang out around. Like, if you had a conversation with me, you'd probably end up having a stroke with the bird garbage that came out of my mouth. Probably, like, now I still don't really know how to talk, but I'm a lot more collected and calmer than I was back then. But anyway, so it was freshman year, and I was going to school, and I wasn't a very good person to be around. If you tried to talk to me, you wouldn't come out of that conversation with a good taste in your mouth. You would probably wonder what the crap just happened. Like, probably feel like you got sucked into a time vortex, wondering where the crap you are now in your life. But what happened was I was in my not chemistry class. It was some sort of science class. I'm pretty sure it was about astrology or something, some dumb crap like that. But I was put in a group with a bunch of kids that I didn't know. I called them preppy because I didn't really like people that dressed in like bright colors or anything like that, or acted social. I was a very closed-minded person who just didn't like anybody who wasn't like closed off from anybody except for themselves. That's just how my friends were. But yeah, but I was in that class, and I was with those people for this project that I was working on, and I don't know what I was thinking back then. What I thought was cool, and how I thought the appropriate way to conduct myself was be as mysterious and quiet as you could possibly be. I swear, I most likely had all the kids at my school freaking terrified of me because they didn't know if I was gonna like go off or if I was just gonna sit there and like fall back in my seat and just have a stroke or something, just spaz out on the ground, freaking foam coming out of my mouth. Thought I was overdosing on Xanax or something. I don't know. But just when I was doing the project, I was scribbling. It's so embarrassing to think about now. But whenever what I thought was cool, I thought that assassins are pretty cool. So I should pretend that I'm like a secret assassin here to take out the bad kids at my high school. And to the detriment of myself, this had a bunch of crap happen surrounding me, and it's a story for another day. But I was writing down this like I remember it just like it was yesterday. It was like target eliminated. So and so is taken out. I dumped the body in a trash can in the back of the alley, in the back of the school. And then I slid it. I thought I was being slick too. I slid it in one of the cubbies. We had these cubbies that we put our stuff in. Like when we were going to sit down, and I put this piece of paper in the in that little slot, and I walked away and went to the bathroom. I was like, oh, somebody's gonna find that and be like, oh, this guy's super cool. We should be friends with this guy. And like for the kids I didn't like, they'd be like, we shouldn't mess with this kid. He's not he's not. He's dangerous to be around. We should be afraid of him. And I was like, yeah, I nailed this. I'm gonna be so cool. And my God. Then I got back from my afternoon PP that I take every time at school at around fourth or third block. I go back to class and I find that a bunch of my group is just reading the note, like, and they had this petrified look on their faces, like, this kid is messed up. Like, what is wrong with this person? And I was like, yeah, they know I'm the coolest kid at school. Oh, and I just thought to myself, yeah, I'm awesome. I'm great now. And then I go to sit back. I did this motion. I really just sat back like this, waiting for them to come talk to me and confront me about it. And there was this poor girl. I don't want to say her name, but she was so nice. She was so sweet. And she came up to me, and she was like, "Did you write this and put this in the cubby?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, and then she said, "Do you need help or something? Is there something I can do to you?" I literally looked at her dead in the face, just no emotion in my eyes, just zero anything, zero remorse for what I was about to say. I literally looked at her dead in the face and I said, "Kill yourself." And it was, oh my God, I feel so bad for it now, because she was so nice to me. She was nice to everybody. She loved everybody. I think she got nominated for homecoming court this year. But to the detriment of her, I was a douchebag back then. I was just the standard emo kid that nobody wanted to be around because they thought they were gonna freaking pull a freaking MP9 out of their bag and just start shooting everybody in sight. And it was not a good year for me. And then, like, after that day, I was like, maybe that wasn't the right thing to say to her. She was like being so nice to me, and I was a complete douchebag to her. So, for all the kids in the back or the front row that are about to go to high school next year, don't be that kid. Don't be that weird kid that sits like with their hood up. Or with their like hats just covering their eyes and just sit back in class. Like, you can be cool and not do that. You know what I'm saying? Just come on. Just be cool, but also be yourself. But don't do that. Do not do that. You will be labeled as like a sociopathic, psychopathic nutcase for the rest of your high school, like all of your high school. You'll be known as the weird kid. That's what I'm saying. Learn from my mistake. Oh my God, the first 2 years of high school sucked so bad. But anyway, that's just what I wanted to talk about, was that story. And yeah, so this isn't the story that I wanted to talk about, that I was teasing on my last video, the update video, but it's the other one is a freaking banger. I swear it's so bad. It's just you're gonna need to watch it. It's gonna be good, I swear. All right, so we've got about 19, 20, 21. Yep, it's about what I wanted to talk about. All right, I'll see you guys later.